Hi, it's Mr. Taylor again. This is part 2 of our Nunchuck video series. Hopefully you've already watched the first one, so you've already got this down, right? The strike and the figure eight. You've got those two things down pretty good. Now we're going to go to the next step. Is where we're going to switch. There's a number of ways to switch hands. You can go over your head, switch hands. There's lots of things you can do, but this is what I call the most basic hand switch. You're going to take the nunchucks. Hold them about 1/3 down like we always do. Take your other hand, your free hand, lay it in front of your body. You can do this behind your back, but it's harder. It's easier to start, and that's another one we'll learn later. But you start out with your hand in front of your body, and you take the free nunchuck, the free half, and hit the hand, okay? If you're learning, break that move down and just do that for a while. Literally take the nunchuck and see, I'm grabbing it and let go so that you're hitting that hand more times than not. If I miss my hand altogether, I'm not going to be able to catch it. And sometimes you'll miss it anyway, but 9 out of 10 times, boom, you're going to get it there. But first, you want that to be a comfortable motion. And a lot of where this nunchuck ends up is based on my wrist, my shoulder, my arm positioning, and the angle of my hand holding the nunchuck. So that's step one. Okay. Now, after you're pretty confident with that, as you may guess, the next step is to let go with this hand. I'm going to sweep the nunchuck towards you, towards my front, and guess what? The hand that just held the chuck goes across my body, and I'm going to lift the chuck up into the other hand. Okay? So, and you want to practice this to this side, where I can consistently hit that hand. Okay? Then, let go. I'm going to sweep this arm, my right, up from the floor up, and then around to the other side. Okay? I'm making this a very big motion so you can see it and get the feel for it, but it does not really have to be that large of a motion. Okay? But if I let go, I'm making a sweeping motion up with my down hand to here. My down arm will sweep up, and catch. Okay? Then you want to just try to get to where it's fluid, and you don't have to think about it so much. All right? So you got doing a pretty good job with the hand switch. Now this is the last part of our Nunchuck series. Put those 3 tricks together. Practice them to both sides with both arms, and that's a good fundamental drill as you learn nunchucks. We have some nunchuck katas that we teach in the advanced class. There's 3. There's a beginner, an intermediate, and an advanced. All these moves are somewhere within those katas, so there are more levels to progress in nunchuck training. If you go to open tournaments, some of the larger open tournaments in the weapons divisions, you can perform these katas and possibly win awards. But this is a basic starting point to practice 3 of the very fundamental nunchuck motions. Now, the way we chain them together, we've already done the strike and the figure eight, so we do that first. We strike and then figure eight, catch it, and then guess what? Switch. Then I'm going to sweep down, start over here. Now to the other side, I'm going to go back to square one. Boom. Right? Remember? Same thing to the other side. Strike, figure eight, switch. Sweep down to the other side. Catch it if you can. And then I want to get back to start my base position, which is here. And that's it. Strike, figure eight, switch. Sweeping motion to the other side. Strike, figure eight, switch. And you can just keep it. It's fun. It's a really good hand and eye coordination. Nunchucks are designed for defense. They're an old Okinawan weapon. If you want to know more about the history of the nunchucks, ask me sometime. I'm not going to go over it in this video. But they're designed to be self-defense instruments. But now martial arts companies design them with ball bearings and things like that, so you can do tricks like this and have a lot of fun with them. 1, it's a great way to enhance your martial arts training. 2, green, brown, black belt level. It's nice to have another avenue for practice other than just hands and feet. And 3, it's a great way to work on your hand and eye coordination. If you struggle with your hand and eye coordination a little bit, everything is involving your arms, your hands, your eyes, catching. It's just like catching a baseball. It's all about hand and eye coordination. All right? Thank you. Have some fun with these things.